Okay, this is a 2012 Mercedes-Benz C250 Coupe. I'll do some stock exhaust revs before I modify it and give you a quick tour of the car. These I had them tinted with Laminex and I had them cut out around the turn signals. I'll show you that later, I'll get into that after, but here's the exhaust. Alright, so that was the exhaust. I turned on the headlights while I was in there. So you can see the reverse lights. They're flickering because they are LED, but this doesn't actually happen in person, just the camera refresh rate. Let me put on the hazards too so you can see that. So on the interior, you have a new dash that's refined. You know, you have a much nicer screen up front. You can go through with navigation, your trip. You get your miles per gallon figures and all that. Here, if you look on the new command system, you have the new updated navigation. This is the bird's eye view. They also have 3D maps, so when you're driving in New York City, you can see the buildings and everything as a reference. It has traffic with Sirius in it. The audio, you have tons of audio. AM, FM, satellite, Sirius, like I said, CDs, memory card from an SD card slot right here. You also have the music register, so from a CD you can rip songs and save them on the hard drive on this. There's also USB media interface and Bluetooth audio. The USB storage is right in the glove box. It's a little messy in here. But you have the iPod cable, you have an auxiliary cable to plug into, and there's also USB right down there in the corner. I don't know if you can see that. So that's in the glove box, and this car also supports the Bluetooth streaming audio. So from an iPhone, you can wirelessly do it and control the songs from here. Then you have your phone, you have your contacts and everything all in here. You can watch DVDs, and then if you go over to the globe, you get your Sirius weather, look at the 5-day forecast, go to a map to show, you know, any radar or anything like that, so it's kind of useful. And then I also went into the system and enabled command online so I can get internet on here, so Google, Facebook, all of that. The iPhone does not support the data communication, but some Blackberries do and a few Androids do. They're coming out with an update to support all of that shortly. They have, you know, that little coffee icon, attention assist. It monitors your driving, lets you know if it thinks you need a rest because you're tired or something. Also, this car has adaptive high beams, so when the lights come on, you'll see a little A down there, and it'll automatically adjust the high beams for you and the leveling. And this car also has a cornering lights. I'll get into that. I'll show you that right now, actually. So if I pop into reverse, new for 2012, this is called the hold feature. And so when you're stopped, you just depress the brake pedal a little bit further, and you'll see the hold pops up right there, and that will hold the car's position. So right now my foot's off the brake, and we're still stopped. And then when you open the door, it's a shift to park, obviously. It's not safe to do that, but I'm going to drive away. What's going to happen? I'll show you the interior real quick. This is the almond beige interior. You got the panoramic roof up top, which comes standard in all the coupes. Right now it's a little popped open. I got 35% tints on this. Here's a back seat if you want to see that. And when you do this, the seat moves up automatically. You just lift the lever, and then to put it back, you just pop it back. You got your memory seating over here, mirror controls, all of that. This is a 35% tint. You can see in, not really well. The back seat's a little bit darker. And then if I close the panoramic roof, it has a shade that comes up and covers it, and that'll make it a little bit darker. So I'll show you that while that's closing. I'll give you a little tour around of the car. This car just has the standard rims. The other coupe that I have, or my brother has the AMG rims, which are pretty nice. This does have the lighting package though, so you get your bi-xenon headlights. There's also a cornering light in there, so when you turn the wheel, that light will come on each side, depending on where you're turning, to help illuminate. And also new for this model is a adaptive curve illumination, so these will actually turn as well. Then you have your C-accent LEDs. You have the S-Class style LED turn signal. It's a little dirty, you gotta wash the car. And then all C-Classes come with this LED accent. I replaced the grille with my old grille that I had on my other car. I had a C-Class sedan before this. It's just an SL style grille. It does fit, but it usually secures using 2 prongs on either side and clips along the bottom, as well as a T-bar behind this. The T-bar though doesn't work with the coupes on this grille made for the sedans before 2012. It's too narrow on the coupe, so the clips are out here and I can't clip them in. But it's still supportive enough. There's a little overview of that. You got the turn signals on the mirrors. And then the reason why I put it into reverse was to show you the taillights. These do come with halogen brake lights and reverse lights. I replaced the reverse lights though with LEDs. You can see the bulb in there. And the brake lights right here are still halogen, but I'm going to be replacing them soon. This does have the spoiler, the coupe spoiler. The C250 only has 1 exhaust tip as opposed to 2. And then if I show you the trunk real quick, I just got some stuff in there, but it's nothing crazy. Got a couple accent lights. This car also does have the reverse camera right there. And so this is what 35s look like with the panoramic roof shade closed. The LED reverse lights, that's what that looks like. Overall, the car's great, drives great. I like it. It's a big improvement over my 2009 C300 I used to have. And it's great. There's a little reverse camera, what it looks like. Let me shift it back to park, shut this up, turn off the hazards. And that's about it. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions or comments or anything like that, just leave a comment on the video. I'll help correct it or whatever you guys need. So, till then, JC Tavir. Bye.